Okay, so they put the camera down his nose. So what they do first is they put a little spray thing in his nose to numb it. Does not do a great job of numbing. Like, if I do say so myself, not an effective numbing thing. So then there's it's basically a video camera with a long cord, right? So that they can go down your nose down into your voice box. Okay, so you'll see that. So
pig squeal vocal fry.
Pig squeal vocal fry.
Okay, so that's all right. So this is what I want to show you first. That's endoscopy, nasal endoscopy. Okay, so this is what I showed you that's happening first. So your God, that's short.
That felt crazy. I was like,
so okay, so you can kind of see it past her hand. The vocal cords are the little things that just look like nothing. They look like there's all of this throat part.
Pig squeal vocal fry.
Okay, so see if I can show you the vocal cords first. Okay, but so this whole part here that's moving around, I don't know if you can see my cursor, but that's the epiglottis, that little tongue looking thing that's sticking out. And then this is like the walls of his vocal cords. It is not his vocal cords. That's what's pretty crazy about this, is it's not his vocal cords. I wish it was just full the whole time.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Elizabeth, will you come over here, hit this brightness button, go to the X loom. Yep.
Okay, so see, you can see the little tissue looking things that are like closing together to make that V shape. That's his actual vocal cords, as I show you with my weird fingers. Okay, that's his actual vocal cords. So his whole larynx is moving, which is what is really truly bizarre to me. Like, that's very strange.
Oh, to your left. That one. Yep, hit that button. Let's get it.
He's like, oh God.
That's better. Hold on 1
crazy.
second, Will. Go ahead,
Back
swallow. Yep.
in.
Okay, good. Go for it.
Yeah, so like the whole thing is twisting. So I, again, come from like teaching voice. I'm always talking about those two little flap parts. So that's why whenever people are talking about false folds, I'm really confused because that's just not a lot of like what I know. But like with this, it's a really great example of seeing just that, because the actual larynx, like the actual hearty, meaty flesh of it, is where all the tension is. The vocal cords aren't even touching, which has been explained to me verbally, but I've never seen it for myself. So you can see that that's what's vibrating, is the walls of the larynx. And that's truly bizarre. Also, what little air can get out, which makes sense, because that's what's making the noise. And I think that's crazy.
All right.
Not
cool.
comfortable with the scope that close.
Definitely not, but that's cool. We're out
Something
here.
different.
My cat.
Okay.
Want to do pig squeal false chords?
Yeah, we know that, we get that that's it. And that's why it's important to be well hydrated right there, because you want to have this part. And see how it's...
Anything else?
Do you want to do a different kind of pig squeal tones?
Yeah, I'll just do a bunch of.
I feel like this is all the same noise, Will. It's just crazy. But you see how it's all very pink? Those are the very healthy, the way that it looks. Because if he had acid reflux or was misusing his voice a lot, it would be very red. There'd be a lot of inflammation in this area. Ask me how I know that. Because that happened to me.
Cool.
But that's what I'm saying. It says note the twisting motion. That's what's so crazy to me, is that it's twisting. I have no concept, none, none of how that works. I do not understand.
Far he canters to his left and then pulls the epiglottis to
Yep.
the opposite side is amazing to change the
Right.
shape.
That's what I was saying. That's what I said before the doctor said
Cool.
it.
Do you want to do that one more time?
I want him to do the kettle.
Hold on 1 second, swallow for me.
See what that looks like.
Awesome. Tea kettle it is.
This might be really crazy because I don't
Yeah,
even know.
this
what's
is
going-
the kettle
I
screen
barely
one.
feel what's going on in here.
But
so-
see, you can see the vocal cords moving when he's talking. But like, okay, so with that one, it's like everything is moving. The whole thing
Whoa.
is twisting.
that
and
feels
tightening.
crazy with that thing in there.
I don't.
It's like a
And the
little
dummy, I
octopus
feel
arm.
So much mucus back there.
I wish that you knew it. My heart was really about how cool this
But you can see the back of his tongue.
All right, do I gotta get some mucus out of here?
You're good. You're just filling my scope.
I'm sorry.
Do it. You do you.
But it just twists the whole thing. The whole thing just twists. That's crazy. Absolutely nuts to me. What always gets me is how little they are. How small the vocal cords are and fragile they are.
You ever seen anything like this?
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah. Okay, but you see he's got the microphone up to his throat. I've heard that a lot of times that these noises really don't make that much noise. They are not that loud, which makes sense because when you're projecting notes with air, it's about the flow out. So it's like you're getting all of the fuel from your lungs and the air is coming out. So if it's constrained, is twisted, that noise that's being made is literally the air trying to escape. And so it makes sense that it wouldn't be that loud. It would be a very difficult thing to project. But yeah, just interesting. There's a lot of other videos that you could watch about it that are way more in depth with people that know a lot more about it than I do. But I can say shit's crazy.